Hello, I'm Charles McNeely, Mayor of Rockaway Beach. I'm here with Council President Penny Cheek and Councilor Mary McGinnis to talk to you about our strategic initiative planning process. And you may go, well, why? Why is the city engaging in this? Well, a couple of background points. Back in 2021, the City Council passed an extensive list of tasks and projects targeted for 2022 and 2023. Those projects are done or in process of being completed. So now it's time to move forward. And certainly as a city, we could chase after the shiniest bauble or listen to the loudest voice, but organizations that know what they're doing and want to have a plan engage in strategic planning. And that's what we're about. We want to know where you as a community want the city to go, where you want us to grow, what activities you want us to foster, what types of things you want to be built in our community. And so that began with discussions among city leadership and the council, and now it's moved out into the community, because this is really going to be your 5-year plan. And so let me hand it off to Councilor McGinnis to talk a little bit about down in the details of what we've done and where we're going.
Thank you, Mayor McNeely. Council Cheek and I will both talk about this, but we've embarked on a multi-step process for doing the strategic plan, and the first step was to hire a consulting firm to guide us through this and help us put it cohesively together. And number one, we had a meeting with most of the city staff, department heads mostly, and the city council, and we created our own ideas for the city where we would like to see it go in the future from the perspective of the staff that implements it and policymakers, of course, the governing body, the city council, mayor. And this is the result of our work. First, we brainstormed political factors that affect where we could go in the future, what our community needs and trends were, technology needs, what we're not really uncertain about, and then as an organization, what we need. And then we took all of these and to see what major themes emerged. And Councilor Cheek, would you like to talk about the major themes?
Well, we have 5 major items that we have on the list: city organization, recreation, economic opportunity, resilience, and community connection and engagement. We think it's very important that we have the community engagement.
And that is our next to last step is actually, we are currently doing the community engagement part. There's an online survey and there will be some town halls. And I believe Mayor McNeely said that we already have over 500 people that have responded to the online surveys. But our engagement plan, they will visit the Business Association, Friends Camp, Camp Magruder, the churches in town, the Chamber, Twin Rocks, and the school district, and some other nonprofits, and just have one-on-one meetings with them in addition to the surveys. And then we will put all of this together, or the consultants will put all of this together. And I agree with Councilor Cheek that having this extensive community engagement is what's going to drive it in a way that actually meets the needs of the community for the next 5 years. Mayor McNeely, would you like to conclude?
Sure. Our first strategic planning town hall will take place in September, so watch for the date, time, and place to be announced soon. In fact, when I put out my monthly update for the month of July, I will mention in it the date and time for that town hall. Hope you put it on your calendar, hope you attend. So just a couple of closing comments about 5-year plans. We'll build a 5-year plan of projects and activities for the city. That will help us do our budgeting for next fiscal year. We'll set the stage for where we want to go with the city, how we want to spend the city's limited resources. The first 2 years of that plan will be very solid. Year 3, 4, and 5, lots of things will happen over the first 2 years that will start to impact whether those are now the things we want to do. So we'll refresh this strategic plan. This is not a one and done. We'll be back to you in the future to hear more about where you want to take us as a community. We just say thank you, Councillor McGuinness and Councillor Cheek, for joining me, and thank you for spending time watching our video.